to Beer and Breakfast. I'm, of course, Johnny.
And I'm Jono.
Well, Luton happened.
Unfortunately.
Before we get into that, we are, of course, sponsored by...
The Glistening Kicks, giving your kicks new life.
And, of course, the amazing Waverlets. Tom will treat you right and get you the house of your dreams. Or sell the house of your previous dreams.
Either way.
It works. Where can you find us as an audio podcast, Jono?
Apple Music.
No.
Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
Amazon Music and Spotify.
You were doing too well, and you were on a roll, and it's all come crashing down.
I'm still trying to get over Boxing Day.
If you enjoy our content, please head down there, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the little like, thumbs up button, get the comments, all that usual jazz. Let's see what we've got coming up this week.
The Luton Implosion.
We'll, of course, have fan previews.
A look at UAE FC.
Kenneth's Corner.
This or that.
Predictions for Saturday.
Oh, and we've got plenty more.
Luton. Thanks, Wes. Cheers, mate.
I think you can thank a few more as well.
Yeah, well, no, it's not all down to Wes, but I think Wes overall cost us.
I can't believe how many Luton fans have been on social media and all. All 6 of them. All 6 fans have been on.
I like Luton.
I don't.
Why?
Fucking irrelevant. I'm just being a bit salty.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit
I like
salty.
Luton.
Little fucking shit ground they've got and all.
You had all the I don't know, I've only been in it for 10 minutes combined. Barry. But it's okay, because Wes is fine, because according to El Acanto, why bring a keeper in for 5 months? Because, Wes is fine, and it might encourage him not to sign a new contract. You ever heard such bollocks in your life?
But please, no. Sign a new contract.
I'd be heartbroken.
He needs to kick up arse. He needs that bleeding challenge because he's getting away scot-free with mistakes he's making. And it's like, well, what can they do to me? You've got nobody else, have you?
It's an average a goal or two a game.
I don't mind a few mistakes, but it's just getting beyond the joke now.
Yeah.
Read it. With Luton's first goal, I think even Luton fans took 10 minutes to realise that it had gone in.
Steve Simonson cost us promotion to the Championship that season, and it wasn't just the penalty miss. The fucking flailing arms against the Pigs. The flailing arms a week later at Leighton Orient. Several instances where he made silly mistakes that cost us points that stopped us going up.
How do you remember shit like that? All I remember is that penalty miss.
I remember it all. It's fucking burnt into my soul. And all the people are like, oh, all they do is moan about football. Oh, let's applaud getting nutmegged at your front post. Let's applaud it. Yay, well done. Clowns. I'm in a good mood, as you can tell. Losing to Luton at home will do this to you.
Yeah, it did piss out a lot of people off.
Pissed off? Fucking hell, I wanted to bite things.
You saw us regenerate as a club with a bit more fight, on a good run, a couple of decent results, very good displays.
I completely agree.
And all smashed in 90 minutes.
I completely agree with Wilder. The players threw it away themselves.
They did. I mean, alright, an own goal is unlucky.
Yeah.
How can we be 2-1 up and lose 3-2 without Luton having a shot?
On goal, Wes.
You just look at it and just think, really? Oh yeah, it were hard to take. It really hard to take. And it just seemed to damage results against Brentford and Villa and... yeah, it's just gone all to pot. We're worse off than where we started now.
I mean, Chris Wilder were a gamble, and whether it was bringing him in hindsight, according to some people. Fucking clown. Right, we get out of it. So just get it out of the way.
Good for him, mate. I know you're wanting to. You're itching to.
Listen, if you actually had an opinion, I'd give a fuck. But there's a difference between opinions and propaganda. And you flip-flop more than fucking summer footwear. But if we change our opinion, if we've got an opinion and we're wrong, we will say our opinion was wrong.
Definitely.
Some people disguise their wrong propaganda and say, I never said that. Or they'll delete tweets. Or they'll kick off. Or they'll try and twist it like if you're arguing with like a guy who scored against the Pigs, like Carlos Saba. That alone gives him legend status. And then play the victim when people don't agree with you. Listen, fuckwit. Fuck off. I'm not going to get into... I don't know the guy. I've just read what he's put online. How can you get so many things wrong and still have people tweeting you, asking you for your insider knowledge? He has no insider knowledge other than what he's told to say.
This is why I won't buy it. I don't even follow the bloke.
I don't follow the cunt. I've never followed him. Ever. But enough fucking little sheep retweet him and it pisses me off that I have to see it. And I don't want to mute him because, unfortunately, that's what all club announcements are fucking made nowadays because they come through him. And that's not even an insider knowledge, that's him getting a fucking freshly prepared package to fucking release for you. And it fucking does my head in. Release it via club website or go to fucking Radio Sheffield. Don't do it through us. Don't do it through another podcast. Don't do it through your little fucking dick on a leash, Darren fucking Acanto. Fuck off. Anyway, back to Luton, prick. It's like my system that I'm alright.
Yeah, you're alright now.
I'm alright now.
You're
I'm alright now. He could be a lovely guy. I fucking heavily doubt it, but he could be a lovely guy.
True now. He's had his hair fucking time. That's what he wants.
Yeah, that's not the problem. That is what he wants. Ugh. Fucking dickhead. Luton. Oliver Verde. Goal. Good jump. Come back into it. Scramble. Net. Anal. Goal. Good jump. Happy as fucking Larry. Then what the fuck is happening? Wes is on a fucking bungee cord on his net, stood in wrong position. Doesn't dive for a diving header that he could probably caught with his fucking bell end if he'd been stood in right position. And then we've got another crossing. And then another own goal. What the fuck are we doing? It's fucking schoolboy shit.
It's a really good attacking header from Anel, that, isn't it? For our own goal. Yeah. You don't flick it across goal like that towards back post. That's what you learn when you're in opposition leading box. Oh, he's been poor down here, Anel.
Yeah,
this season. He really has.
Yeah. Yeah, he has.
Since new baby, probably not had enough sleep.
Could be that. It was brilliant last season.
I had high hopes from him in Premier League. I thought he'd shine.
I think he still could once his confidence was knocked. And I don't always use it as an excuse. When you're on a fucking absolute high, and then you get lined up so negatively so he can't go forward. Like, when he was playing at his best, what were we doing? Going forward. When he was at his best on fucking Boxing Day, what were we doing? Going forward. And then getting back to cover. The problem is, when you're lined up not to have that cover, it leaves you exposed. And we were doing that under fucking Eki for so long that they were shipping goals.
Yeah.
And that's going to knock your confidence. When you go from a high to a low, it's not a great thing. It's like being knocked off your perch, innit?
Do you think Anel could be an overlapping centre back?
No.
No, you wouldn't even try him?
He's not fast enough.
I don't know.
Not fast enough.
I wouldn't say O'Connell was fast.
O'Connell had a very good partnership with Stevens. Basham had a very good partnership with Baldock. I don't think Anel's had that time to build a partnership with anybody.
I don't mean tomorrow. I don't mean like this week. But
oh, do you mean like gradually?
Yeah. Do you think like end of the season, looking into Championship, do you think he could use him as well? Possible.
If he has somebody behind him that's going to be there constantly, and somebody on the wing back position who's going to be fit and play constantly, then yeah.
It's the side of Baldock at the moment, so he's got
he's not
right
always,
one.
He's not always, is it? Because sometimes it's the side of Bogle, sometimes it's the side of whoever's stuck there.
Well, I know my first choice should be Baldock.
Yeah, no, mine as well, 100%.
But you can't have Bogle because Bogle way too attacking to be.
But there's nobody's fixed in that position because of fitness, because of bookings, because of this, that, and the other. So until you have the reason the overlapping centre halves worked is because it was a constant, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was a constant there. Maybe the centre pivot role where you could stick Jake Wright, where you could stick John Egan, where you could stick somebody like that in there to be that stopper player. That could change. But your wing backs and the people next to him couldn't change. And that's what made it work. So I think if Big Anal were going to be an overlapping centre half, he needs time to adapt to that role. If you're going to do it now with no chemistry, so to speak, you need to be fast.
Yeah, I'm not saying he should be up in there half against Manchester City.
I like him going forward, but if you're doing that, with the way the system works is, you've got to have a midfielder drop back.
He's scored some goals already. We aren't even being attacking.
Yeah, but what you need to do,
I think he's got the potential.
Yeah, he's got the potential if he builds that chemistry. I think at the moment, if you're going to do that coming forward now, what he needs is a midfielder to drop behind him. Do you get what I mean? Kind of like swap roles. It's only relevant because we lost to Luton, and apparently now we're down.
We are.
Fuck off.
Maybe we're down.
Nah.
Season's over.
Not having it. Let's move on to the table this time last season.
Yeah, go on, because you have gave me a few stats like this, and I can't imagine this being right.
The only team in the bottom three that was in the bottom three this time last season was Southampton, because Forest and Wolves were the other two teams in there. And none of them were clear.
And what was the gap?
Similar to what it is now.
Fuck off. Let me...
If you look at just before that as well, the week before that, Wolves were dead bottom with 9 or 10 points. Similar to what we are. Now,
wait a minute. So
if you look at the table now, The gap's still the same. Up to about 14th, it's still doable.
Absolutely not. Forest, another good result against Newcastle.
And how long is that going to last?
Well, longer than what he's going to for us. Everton, there's no way they're stopping down. I won't mind. I could see us picking up points, but I can't see us getting as many points as the teams above us.
We're staying up.
Absolutely not.
We're staying up.
We're crashing.
Forest are going down. Burnley are going down. And then it's between...
Usually, I'm the more positive, you're the negative one. How are you still think we're going to stop up?
Where have they shot down from?
Who's that, Brentford?
Palace.
Oh, Palace.
When did that happen?
They'll pick up last 10 games anyway. They're irrelevant. They'll stop up. They always do. You always think they're going down this season. Every season, Palace down. And they always...
Old man Hodgson, he's taking you down.
So
yeah, I'm changing it.
You've just chucked Palace back in now, haven't you?
Burnley, Forest, Palace, relegated. Put your money on now, kids. We're staying up. You're not having it?
Absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not.
Let's see what the fans have to say.
Hardest fixture of the season, really, away at City. I'd say one that you'd call a free hit, but increasingly there's loads of these free hits now this season, especially off the back of a really deflating loss at home to Luton, which was a game that, before a ball was kicked this season, was one of the only games that you'd say, yeah, that's realistically 3 points for us. So yeah, it's hard to pick up spirits after this one. We know how we're going to go there and play. It's going to be similar to the Villa game, which obviously we rode our luck in, and City have more quality than Villa, let's be right, going forwards. So yeah, I can't really see anything other than a loss. Hopefully won't be too heavy. We are drilled much better under Wilder than we were under Hecky regime, where heads would drop and we'd lose by quite a lot. Hoping that's not going to be the same. I mean, a lot of these players were the same ones that stopped playing for Hecky. They've all got it in them, haven't they? So we'll see what happens. Not looking forward to it. Yeah. Next.
Hi, it's Roy from Roy's View and I'm going to preview an exciting match, Manchester City versus Sheffield United, and I've got some views here from the Manchester City fans. One of them says, hoping for a convincing win, we need to stop conceding goals. Interesting stuff. Another one says, somehow you just know the Blades will score against the run of play. Another one says, based on previous battles with Chris Wilder, I expect them to go 5 at the back with a humongous park bus. We don't know, do we? We just don't know. And finally, someone says, pay attention to Ahmed Hodzic. He is very similar to John Stones. Has great passing and can play the inverted central defender role. And there's all your views for this game. As for my own views, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Do you know, I have a question.
Oh.
Do you know what question's been on this channel, Jono?
A game of this or that.
This is This or That, the world's favourite game. Jono's favourite game, the universe's favourite game. So popular, it was once ripped off by the Sheffield United official Instagram page. I'm not bitter. We ask a very simple question and we answer yes or no. Sometimes we have faces on the back here, sometimes we have other words. It's usually yes or no, because it's just fucking easier to prepare for. Jono, the question I have for you, so 10 paddles. Is that accountant on Twitter a wanker? I'm joking. Right, so I think Man City, nobody's expecting anything, are they? If he's fit, should we play Amisa? I mean, the kid. Should we play the kid? The kid in goal against City and see what we've got? I mean, Wes isn't exactly pulling up trees. Davis is Davis. Give him a go in this one game. See what you've got. If it don't work, it don't work. At least we know. What do you think, Jono?
I was going to send her anyway. I've got no choice because I've just broke the yes paddle.
Broke the yes. Cut. Game's fucked. Explain yourself.
No, why would you put a young lad in, possibly to get 6 past him at Man City? Absolutely not. Look, Wes has put us in this bleeding shit situation, pissed us all off, I'd put him in net. Got no absolute chance on Saturday. So, Ned, you can't do that to a young lad. Absolutely not. I would say any other game, probably. Not away at Man City. You can't do that to him. Okay. Sorry, Jonathan.
It's alright, Jonathan.
You fixed it. Johnny, do we play Amasa for the next game?
Ta-da! Yes.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. He's not 12.
How old is he? 13?
Fuck's sake. Like 20s? Look, you want to be a professional goalkeeper? You want to be fucking big time? These are games you thrive on. You want to go in, the other keeper's not fucking pulling up trees, he's not doing well. Go in, prove your point. If ever there were a game to play him, it's one where you're expected to lose anyway. So even if he does fucking shift 5, we're expected to shift 5 anyway.
What's his confidence?
What's he going to do with his confidence? If
What's he going to do against Man City?
What if he does 0 howlers?
Well, you're not going to take that chance on him.
So never playing a goalkeeper ever again then?
I never said that. Just not against Man City away.
No, I disagree completely. I think the kid's got the confidence. I think he's got the moves, the height, the size. I think he'll do well. If they're against playing, I'd play him in this one. No, imagine if he'd have played against Luton and dropped 2 howlers. How much more bad for his confidence would that have been than against Man City, where he's going to be facing shot. Baptism by fire. Get him in. See what you've got. What better way to see what you've got in the keeper?
I'll see what he's got against Gillingham.
No, fuck that. No, such a wasteful game to play. What do you get from playing him against Gillingham when he's playing people like that in under 21? No, he plays against people like that week in, week out anyway. Play him against the big boys, where he's going to be tested. Play him.
Is a keeper to get tested by anybody?
No, get him in this game. Then we'll see what he's got up here, what he's got in there. Make sure he can close his legs. This is the game to play in. Do it. Do it now while Wes is droppable. Do it.
Hold on, we've overlooked Davis and all, by the way.
Have we? Did you go to Wrexham away?
Yeah.
What do you remember from Davis and Wrexham away?
A lot of beer.
Not for me.
Just now, you can't overlook Davis as well.
I can, and I just did.
Well, alright, so he's going to do better than Wes, is it? Worse than Wes?
Wrexham away. Yes, he's
What about Wrexham at home?
Apart-
Saving that penalty.
That's the only thing.
Probably kept us in tie.
Good to see the
Got
penalty.
us to semi-final, all on his own.
Why did we have a replay in the first place, John?
Because we let him score 3 goals.
2 of those goals, who was at fault, John?
I can't remember. I've just literally said at the beginning of the video, how do you remember that shit?
His name was Davis. He redeemed himself. He didn't keep us himself. He didn't do it all himself.
He got us to semi-final.
He didn't play against Bank. No, Davis is a very good League 1 keeper.
League 1 Wes.
League 2 Wes at the minute. It's a shame because I like Wes as well. I do. I think his comments after the Villa game were out of order. He needs to own up that he made a mistake.
Yeah.
If I'd have respected him a lot more, he said I fucked up. And I'd have been a lot happier with that. You can't even sit in the goalkeepers union and think, when he had a point. Well, regardless, he's had a bungee cord on him for the last few games.
Paddy would. he loves that goalkeeper code.
He loves that bungee cord, Paddy. Oh, but yeah, for me, playing, see what we've got in him. I know you disagree adamantly, but
Well, that's what we're here for, to disagree.
it is.
Can't always be on the same length, can we?
Speaking of disagreement, the sheer fucking hubris of El Counter. Man City, Jono. Tell us about Man City.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, they're shit. They're not even near top of the league.
They're not, actually. For their standards, 4th in the table is not where they really should be. Especially when our Baxton's finishing top 2 as well.
Listen. Greta Thunberg isn't as good as Harry Kane. saying it now.
I'm not going to disagree with that. He's had his purple patch. He's shit. To be honest with you, at Bramall Lane, under Eki and all, he was shit. Robbo had him in his pocket all day long. And if he's fit, Robbo will have him in his pocket again.
League 2 Wes had him in his pocket and all.
Oh, easy, man. He gets very face on. Well, he's always got face on because he's an ugly fucker.
Isn't he the villain from fucking Ghostbusters 2?
Slime.
The guy in the painting.
Oh, yeah. He does look a bit like Slimer as well.
He put Harry Kane in that Man City team last year. He scores more than Greta.
It's possible. I do think Harry Kane is probably one of the best strikers.
The best. Out and out striker.
Yeah.
Not best player in the world. Out and out.
It's still
striker.
early for Ireland. Yeah, he's had an amazing first season.
That I agree with. Age-wise, he's got that other kid.
Yeah.
He's still developing, so it's not that's shit.
And I would like to see Kane back in Premier League just to overtake Alan Shearer's all-time Premier League scorer. I think he deserves it.
I used to like Shearer. I like Shearer as a player. I think as a pundit, he's a dick. Gary Lineker, phenomenal player. Pundit, dick. Ian Wright, phenomenal player. Pundit, dick.
Oh, I like him as a pundit.
I'm not a big fan of Ian Wright.
Just don't wear stupid coats like that because you look great, cunt.
He's hypocritical. That's what I don't like about Ian Wright. To me, Man City, where they're going wrong this season, they're just not, I don't want to say gelling, but they're not.
You see, I had this discussion about are Man City as good as they were last season. To me, they are. They're the same good. I just think there's other teams now they're trying to catch them up and they've got better.
Is it a hangover from winning treble?
Absolutely no.
You not reckon?
It's just other teams just becoming a lot better. Arsenal have got better and better each season. Aston Villa have become really well.
Yeah.
Liverpool, their younger players, them in 2 seasons, I think they'll be untouchable. I just think the standard of Premier League is just turned up a notch for that top 10 teams.
The upper echelon's got better.
Yeah.
That's a fair point, to be fair. I could get on board with that if I didn't think it possibly is a hangover from treble. Man U did it when they won treble. That first season back, it weren't all roses for them. I think once you've done it, you've got the expectation on your shoulders then. And I think that can weigh a lot on players. And you can have elite football players, but do they all have an elite mentality?
No, find out. They've still got possibility of another treble, haven't you? So
Exactly. They could win and finish top at league, win both fucking cups, and win another one. They could have a quad.
imagine doing all that and losing to Sheffield United at home.
It's gonna be great, isn't it?
Oh!
For me, it's they've got so many good players across the park. Who's leading scorer, John?
Well, leading goal scorer is Haaland, but obviously he is a doubt. The top rated at the moment is Rodri.
Rodri's fucking phenomenal, by the way.
Do you know what? For me, I think he's a bit overrated.
Line your microphone back up so we can all hear it. Raise it up a little bit. There you go. Well, I want to hear this.
Rodri is overrated. Do you know what? I just watched him against Everton. I just thought, really, how does he get so many? I don't know. Unless he was just having a bad game. I just thought, really, look at the state of him, is shit. How are we going to lose to Man City, really? No. Anyway, the youngster Alvarez getting all their assists.
He another good player.
Yeah, he is quality.
Kyle Walker is Kaz playing.
Walker is, he'll probably play, scored about 4 against us.
He's good to play until he's 40, that kid.
Probably the best, we might be a bit biased, but it's probably the best right back ever to grace Premier League.
Easily.
If not the world.
Easily.
Yeah.
I'd take him on Cafu.
Yeah, Cafu wouldn't, as I say, probably hero of right back in the day.
Yeah. Another fucking example of a very good footballer not having much up there, by the way, Cafu. I think Spanish League's best in world. It's like saying Scottish League's best in world.
Back then, Spanish did win quite a lot of Euros and stuff, didn't they, in Champions Leagues?
You can do if you play fucking pub teams every other week.
They were playing English teams.
But Real Madrid and Barcelona in Premier League, they finished 6th. Especially now.
Well, Barcelona, yeah, because they're shit.
Anyway, that's not the point. We're not here to discuss that shit. We're here to discuss Sheffield United Football Club.
Exactly.
Manchester City, for me, they're always going to be a force to be reckoned with. They've got that fucking money. Every time they look like they're just going down the level, they'll fucking spend some money and go back up 2 levels.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they started poorly against Everton, ended up winning 3-1.
Yeah.
Quality, especially from Phil Foden, what a player he is, by the way.
Yeah, but by the way, Yeah.
43 goals this season so far.
Man City and Liverpool are two clubs that actually do that. If they have a good youth player, they'll bring them through.
Yeah, and I like that. Especially with a team like Man City, you wouldn't expect to give youngsters a chance, but they are doing so.
If they're good enough, play them.
Yeah.
If you've got all that money and a youth player's still good enough, do you want to go out and spend 100 million when you've got that player there? No, and they're clever enough to do that. They could go out and buy a world superstar, but they don't. I like Pep for this as well. Pep's honesty when he says, "I couldn't manage at Bournemouth." Remember when he said that?
Yeah.
Because I've never been anywhere without money. And
It's a fair play to that. I've always said I'd love to see one of these great managers. Apart from Sir Alex Ferguson aside, because when he did take over Man U, he had nothing.
Not just that, I love what he did with Aberdeen.
And Aberdeen as well, exactly. So yeah, him apart, I think anybody who's supposed to be one of the top managers, coaches.
Jose Mourinho did it with Sporting, Inter.
Get him.
Sporting won Champions League.
All right.
No, not Sporting, Porto. Won Champions League with Porto.
That's it.
And then he won it with an Inter team that weren't even fancied to finish in top 3 at fucking Serie A. Champions League win. The guy's a genius and he gets overshadowed and overlooked because in the game now, Mourinho lacks footballers and it's not a game of footballers anymore, it's a game of athletes.
I just think today's managers, you're not allowed to lay into players. You're not allowed to shout at players. They'll get offended. They'll start running to the regions and they're just way too protected.
I agree with that.
I like Ten Hag when he first came to Man U. I thought, you know what, he could actually get Man U doing well.
No.
And now at the moment, he seems to have taken a step back, not allowed to have a go at players. You see him on the touchline, he looks scary.
Yeah.
And now, he's
I think he's a broken man.
Yeah, he's probably got told that now you can't talk to players like that, you can't have a go at players like that.
He's a fake Pep.
What was a fake Pep?
He's a fake Pep.
Dream Tap. All right, look at Tuchel for Villa.
Tuchel?
Not Tuchel. Emery, sorry.
Emery, yeah. Good evening.
For Villa, when he was at Arsenal, too nice. The players here were too cuddled.
Yeah.
And you could just see a different approach to Villa players that he's doing with him. And he's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah.
So I just think these hierarchy players in big 6 teams are just untouchable.
Yeah.
I really do.
And with that, let's get some more fan opinions.
So, we move on to Man City. I know everybody's disappointment the other day against Luton. Threw that away. All right, first half we weren't very good until the last 5 minutes. The second half, we were playing good stuff. We moved it, we created in game 21 shots. That's never happened all season. And goals. Westfoot first. He's got his deep sea diver boots on for second. Should have moved all defence out. And third one was just a joke. So give Man City gifts like that. Could be 6, 7, 8. I'm in hospitality, so I might not see much of match anyway. But it's not all about that, is it? We move on into the new year and hopefully we can get some players in, move some players on and get Chris getting his players he wants in. We need more height, we need more strength, we need more pace. We need to get another goalkeeper. Wes is a number 2, he's not a number 1 in Prem. Did a great job last season when I was in Championship where we were only facing 2 or 3 shots a game. He's made some saves, but when you're having that many shots against you, as we had earlier in the season, that's going to happen. With them fine margins, and he's done better on a number of goals, which could have took us out of games, cost us games. So, up the blades.
Not to get off Forrest Gump, but United are very much like Chocolate Orange in that I absolutely love them, but also like Chocolate Orange. I've just had too much of it this Christmas, and it just made me sick. So I can't believe I've got to indulge again. Probably won't actually. Probably won't watch it. Playing City, aren't we? Absolutely crap is probably the wrong word against Luton. Crapper probably is the right one. Just 2 rubbish sides, not doing very well, and very much like this Chocolate Orange. I mean, what a terrible idea. Exploding candy. It's more like imploding Wilder. Anyway, I can't see us doing anything against City. It's going to be more of the same. Not shit jokes from me or Chocolate Orange, just trying to keep the score down, I think. Tough fixture anyway, and this season even more so. So, yeah, let's hope we keep it to half a Newcastle.
Jono, my favourite subject. He's got to sell up.
Why? Because we lost against Luton.
No, I think it's time to go.
Come on, he's done everybody a favour by sacking Eke, getting Wilder back in. Because nobody's exactly said, apart from a couple, are saying it's a bad move. Maybe probably could have done it 3 or 4 games before.
That's not why I want to sack it. That's not why I want to.
Well, why bring it back up? Come on, what's changed for you to bring it back up?
Do it while we're still in Premier League. Because he's not going to sell it.
But we're not still in Premier League, are we?
He's not going to sell us while we're in Championship.
We are in Championship.
No, we're not. We're still officially a Premier League club. And until that R is next to our name, we are a Premier League club with a chance of staying up. Until that R is there, we are a Premier League club with a chance of staying up. Now's the time to sell. Lower your asking price a bit and just do one. Brought in players a week before the season kicked off. Bad investment after bad investment. It's time to go. I don't want to have to fucking think about it every week. I don't want fucking club announcements to it.
There's more owners than what we've got.
There's better owners than what we've got as well.
Of course there is, bro. Only thing that pissed me off was
the thing that pisses me off is
Ndiaye and Berger go.
The guy wants to sell. If he wants to sell, sell.
Well, that's a load of bollocks. And nobody wants to sell and can't sell. Especially to where you've got a Premier League club on your hands here. So I was asking a stupid amount for it.
Either that way, he's going to sell us the fucking Nigerian com then.
But he didn't though, did he? He could have.
He tried to. It was only fucking Football League that stopped it happening.
What's he been done for fraud and all?
Yeah. Good old Dozy.
I'd love to have a word with Rio Ferdinand and just say, well,
as your pal doing, mate.
As your pal, that you were saying all the stereotype of obviously being Nigerian, and then it gets done for fraud.
It's almost like it was written in the stars. And then the other guy, Harry that guy,
Yeah,
that yank, another one done for fraud. Who is he dealing with? Who? That's the only bit that worries me about him selling is who is it?
There you go. I'm happy as we are at the moment.
I'm not. I don't want his club announcements made through some fucking accountant on Twitter. I don't want his fucking transfer business done with a week to spare. I don't want fucking delayed decisions.
I'm not saying it's
I
good.
want impactful fucking
I'm not
decisions.
saying it's good.
I want leadership.
I'm saying it could be worse.
I want leadership. I want business acumen. I want common sense. And we're getting none of it. But it leads me to a question. Why are we even talking about the owner? We all know who should buy the... Well, we don't know who should buy the club. But no one person who does know who should buy the club.
Could it be the Oracle?
It could be the Oracle. I think he could solve all our arguments for us.
Oh, dear.
It's time for Kenneth's Corner.
Don't stop moving, baby, on it, drive me crazy. Wiggle.
Listen, I'm not saying the only reason I brought this argument back up is because I kind of want Kenneth to answer this question. I didn't actually have any strong feelings either way. I just wanted Kenneth to answer this question. So, are you ready to ask him the question?
If I must. Kenneth, who would be a better owner for the club?
Rob, Fanny.
Why do you make me do it? Why do you make me do it?
Sell Kenneth the club. Give the club to Kenneth. Hashtag give the club to Kenneth. Final thoughts, John. Hashtag Prince Kenneth. Fuck off. John, answer the final thoughts.
Well, Saturday's coming up, City away. Don't expect much. Enjoy your day, Blaze, if you are travelling. If not, Happy New Year. See you next year. Gillingham away, should be fun. Come on, Blades.
Sorry. I'm going to start doing this at the beginning.
No. We'll go out on it.
Nobody expects anything from us. Fucking go out and start kicking people 18 foot up in air and snatch a goal. 1-0 win, Blades. We're staying up. Come on, you red and white wizards.
Fucking
Kenneth's infected me with joy and positivity. That old clap. Jono, who have we been sponsored by?
Glistening Kicks.
And also the fantastic Waverlets. Where can you find this as an audio podcast? Jono!
Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and Spotify.
Nailed it that time, absolutely nailed it. If you have enjoyed this video, if you do enjoy our silly content, get down there, click the thumbs up, get in comments, la 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 la. And also, we hope you enjoyed this double feature. The vlog was on just before us. We've now finished off a meal breakfast. We move on to Manchester City, where we're going to nick a 1-0 win. Up the Blades!